So I made the wrong build in 2K19, and I want to go ahead and tell y'all what to do after you make the wrong build. Because a lot of y'all don't know, even including myself, I don't be having money just to spend on VC. I don't have money just to be like, okay, yeah, I gotta spend this on this character, this on that character, because I'm not big baller like that. So the thing is, what do you do now since you made the wrong build? You just put money on the build and everything. What do you do? Well, the first thing that you do is don't spend no more VC that you have on anything except a new character. And that's exactly what I did. I put money in VC towards a stretch big, a pure stretch 4. So why did I do that? Because I feel like with a pure stretch 4, with a pure stretch, I'm going to be able to do the things I want to do at a high rate, and I'm going to be able to still play defense and things of that nature. Now, the build I made was a sharpshooting secondary, primary rim protector, 7-foot power 4, max weight, max wingspan. And the reason I made this build is because he is really good around the rim. He's extremely good around being able to, rim protect, and then he has silver shooting badges, which makes him a good asset to shoot with. So it's like, all right, I feel that. But the thing that detrimented me, the thing that tore me down, was the fact that I made him a little shorter than 7'3", and I made him weigh a little less than 290. Then y'all probably like, why didn't you just make the center version? Well, the center version, you only get bronze shooting badges, so there's no point in making that build, and the shooting is even worse on the center. So why would I make a sharp shooting anything with a center if it's not no pure stretch 5 for like little T-Rex arms? So if you want to be a shooter, you have to make a 4. So it's like, that's dead for being a stretch 5. It's dead for it. So I couldn't make that. And if I wanted to make that, the only thing that I couldn't make out of that was like defense first and either rebound in second, or just make it defense first and defense second. Just make him a pure rim. And that would be it if I was to make a center. But for a pure, for a power forward, I wanted to be able to shoot more and be able to move a little quicker. So that's what I made that for. And then I get better badges on top of that. And so I was like, okay, I like this build. The thing with this build that makes this build terrible, in my opinion, that makes this build absolutely horrible and a fucking pain in the ass to deal with, is the fact that this build shooting is terrible. And when I say terrible, I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, I can't shoot lightly contested greens and people's mugs anymore. Not that. It's the fact that I can't shoot wide open shots. Middies, wide open corners, wide open whatever. And y'all probably like, that's just your jump shot. It's not, trust me. Trust me, it is not. Because half the time I shoot with this shot or I shoot with this game, I make greens. That's the thing. Half the time that I really sit there, I'll be looking at the bar, I will hit a green because I know how to hit greens, because I've been a shooter at 18, 17, 16, and 15. I've always been a shooter. So the thing that makes it hard now is the fact that I can't shoot the way I want to. And it really puts a big hold on my ability to perform on this 2K. It puts a hold to it. So what else am I going for now? What do you do now when you make that wrong build? When you make something that doesn't fit your play style completely, when something goes wrong, when an attribute that you have is less than you already put VC on them, what do you do? So first thing, like I said, you make sure that you put VC on a different character. You want to start upgrading a different character, and that's the thing. Any other little money that you can get, you put it towards these people. And y'all probably like, okay, yeah, we know that. So what else do you gotta tell us about this shit? Alright, so start grinding my career with them. Start playing my career, start getting some badges with them, start playing, and you will start getting some more VC, just a little petty VC to upgrade them, just to keep upgrading your player up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, so then you can have a stable build, so then you can have something just to look forward to while playing. And that's the thing that you want to do. You want to keep upgrading your guy. You want to just spend your time, your focus, everything, your energy, spend it on this one thing, so then you can get this dude up, so then you can go play park with him and be better. The second thing is, for your secondary build that you're going to make, for the second build you make sure that you do a lot of research on it. Trust me, I did a lot of research on stretch forwards before I even made one, a pure stretch forward. So I was like, okay, I finally got pure search for a build I want to make, and I just made it. So hopefully this build be good. Next thing you want to do is, if one thing goes wrong, you did not make the wrong build. If you can't do, if you are like a shot creating playmaker and you see a playmaker sharp dunk on somebody, you did not make the wrong build. If you see a shot creator playmaker, dunk on somebody, or and you're like a playmaker sharp, you did not make the wrong build. It's just because they did one thing. You did not make the wrong build if you were looking at somebody else's build and being like, okay, yeah, this is how I know I made the wrong build. No, you're not making the wrong build if you're looking at somebody else play and being like yourself, like, okay, I didn't make that the right build. No, the thing that makes yourself be able to make the right build is you. That's when you say, I made the wrong build. When you don't see yourself being efficient with this build, if this build, in your opinion, in your heart of hearts, is garbage, in your opinion, if it doesn't matter on so many other people's opinions, but in your opinion, if your build sucks, then your build just sucks. It's that simple. There's no other simple, other logical, other nothing way around it. It's just that if you make a build that's just not good, it's just not good for you, then it doesn't fit your play style, then yeah, that's the build that you just messed up on. And it's that simple. Don't be out here trying to just make a build just to make a build, though, because a lot of people be like, oh yeah, I made the wrong build, and just because you want to make a shot creator playmaker. No, nigga, you made the right build. You made the right build. You just don't know what to do with it. You just don't know how to play with it. The thing about my build is that I know how to play with it, and I'm not playing the right way, and I'm still not effective on either end of the floor that great. You feel me? Because it's like, since I'm not a pure rim protector that's 7'3", I don't get, just the ability just to lock down another center. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing I want to do. I knew that I would get scored on a little bit, and I knew that some things would happen, but I just want to be able just to still have that fear. People don't fear my power forward when they see it. They just be like, okay, he got defensive stopper, boom, and they still drop stuff. So it's like, that's what I'm talking about with my build. My build is completely fucked because I don't have too much defensively and I don't have nothing offensively. You see what I'm saying? If my defense weighed way more than my offense, then yeah, I will understand. But my defense does not weigh that much more than my offense. You see what I'm saying? It's not like, I'm making a huge sacrifice for the offense to be able to do really well on defense. And it's like, that is a problem because I feel like if I'm not, that great at the primary, then the secondary definitely isn't going to be great. And that is the thing with this build that makes it terrible, because I'm not that great at the primary. I can't say I'm not that great at defense, but I'm saying the primary is not enough of a driving force for me for this build to be like, okay, you can play through this. It's not. Because if it was, then I'd be like, all right, cool. You feel me? If I was locking people up and I just couldn't hit, that's straight. You feel me? If I was locking people up and I was like going like 3 for 6 or 3 for 7 or 3 for 5 or like, not 3 for 5 because that means you only miss 2. But if I was going like 3 for 6, 3 for 7, 3 for 8, and I was still like locking people down, then yeah, then I would be like, okay, cool. You feel me? That's just the build at hand. That's what that's supposed to do. You feel me? But if I am going 3 for 6, 3 for 7, and my man is having 10 or 12, then that's the wrong build for me, because it's like, that's not supposed to happen. If my man is drop stepping me and putting me on my ass, shit like that, with a post score, and my dude is a fucking rim protector, no, sorry, I made the wrong build and I know it. So that's all I really have to talk about for this video. I'm kind of mad that I did make the wrong build, but if you want to, like I said, make the right build, just go and just make it. Just make it. Stop hesitating about it. Just make it. Don't delete your main build though, like, because you have a change of heart. You might come to it and be like, okay, this build not that ass, and you might actually start liking it. But the thing with my build is, it's too much of a detriment not to be able to shoot. That's it. It's like, I don't have enough defense to be like, okay, I can miss sometimes. I don't. And that's why I think that it's killing me right there, because it's like I'm not able to just be like a pure fucking lockdown. So it's like I don't have the defense enough to be like, okay, fuck it, you feel me, and just put somebody on their ass. Well, enjoy the rest of this video, the rest of this game. I'm gonna just talk a little bit more, I guess, because it's almost over with. But yeah, me and my boy Ink, we was playing some tools right here, and this is what we was getting at. And you know, so far I really do like this game though. I really do like it. I just feel like I made the wrong thing. I made the mistake. It's nothing dealing with 2K. It's nothing dealing with how they operate. This is just purely me. It's just purely me. So yeah, as you can see right here, he passes to me. You know, like I said, I know I'm not trying to take no threes right here. I'm not trying to do none of that. He gets some spin and he goes in and we win this game. Great comeback. But yeah, I'm gone, man. I'm finna just go ahead and put this video up real quick for y'all boys. So yeah, that's all. That's been it. That's been all. This.